Over the next 6 to 12 months in crypto, you're looking at 100% returns. And this is me being very conservative. As I'm sat here recording this video, the total market cap of all cryptos is in and around $2.5 trillion. Conservative, it gets to $5 trillion. If I was going to put my neck on the line, I'd say between $8 and $10 trillion in this current cycle. So that's between now and the end of 2025. In my 21 years as an investor, this crypto bull run is the biggest opportunity I've seen for us investors by a mile. I'm going to imagine you're skeptical about crypto getting you 100% returns over the next 12 months. So I'm going to make it my job with this video to convince you of the huge potential upside crypto offers you as an investor. My promise to you is that this information will be easy to follow. We're going to cover a brief summary of what's been happening in crypto so far in 2024. 2, we'll have a little look at the crypto market this time 4 years ago. 3, we'll compare Bitcoin to stocks. And 4, we'll finish off with the most important thing, your cash out strategy. I can't emphasize this enough. In my 7.5 years as a crypto investor, the hardest thing I've found is cashing out, because you will at some point have greed and FOMO whispering in your ear. But don't worry, I'm going to be using all of my experience to help you with your cash out strategy so you can capitalize on this huge opportunity as an investor. Crypto so far in 2024. Personally, I was very excited about crypto coming into 2024. This was because of the potential of the Bitcoin ETFs getting approved by the SEC in the US. The SEC approved the Bitcoin ETFs on January the 10th, 2024, and this marked a significant milestone for the crypto market in general. This was like traditional finance acknowledging Bitcoin as an asset class, and the fact that digital gold is here to stay. The demand from institutions like BlackRock and Fidelity has been huge. According to the Financial Times, BlackRock's ETF has reached $10 billion faster than any US ETF in history. And BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, took less than 2 months to hit this milestone. This is the demand for one ETF, and there were 11 approved back in January. As I'm sat recording this video, the total market cap of Bitcoin is just over $1.2 trillion. This is still quite small compared to gold, which has a market cap of around $15 trillion. As the dollar continues to lose value each year due to quantitative easing and other factors, I believe both Bitcoin and gold will increase in value. So we had the Bitcoin ETFs and we also had the Ethereum ETFs. This was again huge for crypto and another step in the right direction. All I would say is that the Ethereum ETFs haven't been anywhere near as successful as the Bitcoin ETFs. Next up, we had the Bitcoin halving. Halvings reduce the rate at which new coins are created and thus lower the available amount of new supply. Bitcoin last halved on April 19, 2024, resulting in a block reward of 3.125 Bitcoin instead of 6.25, or 450 tokens mined each day instead of 900 pre-halving. Based on basic economics, supply and demand, you reduce the supply of Bitcoin and the demand remains the same or increases, then the price, in theory, should go up. This didn't really happen, and the price of Bitcoin and crypto in general pretty much went sideways from March to September. That being said, the price of Bitcoin over the last 12 months has went up by a huge 128% at the time of recording. There have been loads of positives for crypto over the last 12 months, but the last major news was the Fed reducing interest rates by 0.5 percentage point. This is huge and is seen by many as the first step of quantitative easing. QE is basically when the Fed reduce interest rates and introduce liquidity, or turn the money printers on, should I say. This is positives for assets like Bitcoin and crypto. The next major milestone is the US election, so keep your eyes on this one. After 6 months of sideways action, I'm still very bullish on the future of crypto. I'm expecting a huge pump at the end of this year and a few next year. But even if this doesn't play out, I'm happy to zoom out and think long term. Basically, I want my money in assets like crypto, stocks, and property. I don't want to have too much sat in cash. This time, 4 years ago. At the start of October 2020, The price of one Bitcoin was approximately $10,000. Only 7 weeks later, towards the end of 2020, we've seen the price for one Bitcoin jump to $20,000. So that's 100% returns in around 7 weeks. Not only that, the all-time high for that cycle went up to a huge $69,000 only 12 months later. This shows what is possible in crypto. So when I say that the entire crypto market will increase by 100% over the next 12 months, I'm being very, very conservative. As the saying goes, history doesn't repeat itself, but it normally rhymes. And many experts are talking about Bitcoin getting up to $1 million. You're talking about experts like Michael Saylor and Cathie Wood. After you've watched this video, maybe look into Michael Saylor. He's very clued up and does a brilliant job of describing the benefits of holding Bitcoin and the potential of Bitcoin going forward. Don't get turned off by the sideways action. Double down on your education, read the books, listen to the podcast, watch the YouTube videos, and if you want to know how Bitcoin has the potential to change your financial future, see below for a video that's got you covered. Bitcoin or stocks? I like both. I invest into both. I really like stocks, especially index investing. This is because they're passive, they're set and forget. And this type of investing removes the stress that sometimes comes with investments like crypto or stocks. If you have the discipline to be a long-term investor, you can become a millionaire just by investing in one globally diversified index fund. If you want more detail on this, see below for a video that's got you covered. And when you look into it, you would have got an average of 10% returns just by investing in the S&P 500 over the last 10 years. This is huge and will suit many investors. But I don't just want to match inflation or beat it by a few percent. I want to destroy inflation. And that's where Bitcoin comes in. Bitcoin has seen an increase in price by 128% over the last 12 months. As I've said, I'm expecting at least another 100% increase over the next 12 months, based on the success of the Bitcoin ETFs, the money printers getting turned on, the current rate of adoption, etc., etc. I have a feeling we'll see the price go up by more than 100%, but this is just an opinion, and nothing in this video should be taken as financial advice. I'm just trying to help you with my experience. So it's a clear choice for me. Do you want 10% returns in the stock market or 100% by investing in a Bitcoin? The most important thing, your cash out strategy. This is my main focus in this bull market. It's massively important. Please give this the attention and focus it deserves. I believe the price for one Bitcoin will reach $150,000 over the next few years. Bold, but for all the reasons I've covered so far today, I'm quietly confident this happens. And I think it will happen by the end of 2025. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into Bitcoin and crypto during this bull market. And when the price of one Bitcoin gets $100,000, I'm going to cash out 50% of my portfolio. This might have already happened by the time you sat watching this video. With profits made from crypto, capital gains, I'm going to pay the tax I'm required to pay in the UK. Then I'll put the rest into property, and some will go back into my index funds for the long term. This isn't perfect. I wouldn't dream of telling you that this is what you should do. But what it is, in my opinion, is nice and simple. I'm going to keep on hitting the books, like rereading The Psychology of Money. I'll be watching YouTube videos, following people like Raoul Pal, who has been a big, calming influence in the way I approach crypto over the last few years. Honestly, if you haven't heard of him, Raoul Pal, check him out on Real Vision. The content he puts out is golden, and I would recommend it to anyone. Well, I'll be looking at market indicators every day, and I'll be putting my all into this channel to help other investors like you. I've kept things simple with this video and haven't gone into too much detail. And you might be thinking, well, he's talking about how important having a cash out strategy is, but he hasn't given me many options, much detail. Well then, if you look below in the description, there are 3 videos that are only focused on your cash out strategy in this bull market, and they give you loads of detail, loads of information to consider. Enjoy And when you've watched them, let me know in the comments what cash out strategy you decide to go with. That's all for now. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I really appreciate it.